everyone, and welcome back to my channel. So I thought that today I'd finally do a full review and demo of the Fenty beauty line, and if you want to see how I came up with this look using all Fenty stuff, then stay tuned because it will be right after this quick review. So I've been using the Fenty line for about close to 3 weeks thereabouts when I got everything that I wanted. The one thing that I really wanted that was consistently sold out was the primer. Now the soft matte primer, I've heard a lot of good things about this, and I will have to say that it is true to its word. It does give you that soft matte finish, and as you wear it along throughout the day, it does kind of hold your makeup in place. I don't see that my face is really oily. I do see a little bit of shine in my T-zone area, but that's pretty normal when you're living in tropical Singapore, high humidity. Our humidity is like 90% on average, so you're talking about really serious humidity. And if I use this alone, I will see shine at the end of the day, which is why I usually finish off my makeup if I don't want to touch up with the Urban Decay all-nighter face spray, makeup spray, setting spray. Yeah, that's what it's called. So anyway, so this one I would highly recommend. I really love it. It makes the whole makeup application really nice and easy. And I would have to say that I don't use foundation. So if you guys are new to my channel, I don't use foundation. For you guys who have already been following me on my channel for a while now, you guys know that I don't use foundation. So this is how it looks like. You know, I don't even use foundation. I'm just using the primer and just a regular powder from Sephora. So it's just a soft matte powder, the mattifying 8-hour powder, and it's just amazing. So I would imagine that if you get the foundation, if you guys need to use foundation, that you combine the two and it would be like flawless, just absolutely flawless. Plus, you know, the packaging is just amazing. It's very minimalist but yet luxurious. It has a very Scandinavian kind of feel to it, in my opinion. And then I also got the Kilowatt Duos, and I got mine in Mean Money and Hustler Baby, and I would have to say that these are very nice to play around with. So they're actually meant to be used as highlighters, but I've used them as an eyeshadow, I've used them as a highlighter, I've used them as a blush. Yeah, I've used them in every possible way that powder based stuff can be used, and I love it. Like, I would highly recommend these two colors in particular. I just feel that they have the most payoff on my kind of skin tone, and yeah, so I think the closest is that if you're using a MAC Studio Concealer in NC35 or NW30, that's more or less my skin tone. But yeah, it is just like the most luxurious feel. You can kind of feel like the glitter, so it is very glittery. You know, that's all four colors: Mean Money, Hustler Baby, and Moscow Mule and Ginger Binge. So that's how it looks like on my hand. Really nice. So Mean Money and Hustler Baby is like a gold base like highlighter that will definitely show up on a tan girl, and Moscow Mule and Ginger Binge, they're really nice. You can even use them as like a blusher, which I have done today, and I've been using them as blushes throughout. So that is a definite go-to. The other thing that I picked up and tried is the Matchsticks Trio. Now I would have to say that this is a pretty good match. So I picked the one in tan, and I get rum, truffle, and caramel. So rum is basically their highlighter. I would say that you don't really get a lot of product. That's all that you get. The packaging is a lot bigger than the actual product that you get, but it's okay. I'm running out of places to swatch, but it's beautiful. You don't even need a lot. Maybe that's why they don't even need to package it a lot. So this is truffle, so you guys can see, like, that's the highlighter. And then next we have sorry, that's rum. Sorry, this is rum. That's like the shimmer stick highlighter. And then next you have truffle. Now this is truffle, and and that's the contour, which is really a nice dark brown matte contour. And then finally you have caramel, which is the concealer. Like this is the concealer. I don't know if you guys can see. But yeah, of the trio, I would have to say that the most disappointing for me was the concealer, the caramel, because it doesn't really do much for me. I don't think it is the right tone or undertone, but I would have to say for a pack of 3 for 79 Singapore dollars, it's really a good price. And if you're new to it and like trying concealing, highlighting or contouring for the first time like I do in a stick-based format, this is a really good buy. I might consider trying to get myself properly color match for the concealer once I'm done using this. I think this is pretty good for light concealing. If I have to conceal some blemishes or sunspots and stuff like that, that's fine. But above and beyond that, for concealing my dark icicles, I don't think that is something that I would like consistently reach out for, because I much prefer my MAC Studio concealer than the Fenty one. So I'm still not sure whether is it the formulation or is it the undertone color. Well, I'll have to like, you know, play around and find out later on. And then I also got the lipstick and the lip gloss from the Galaxy Holiday Collection. The formulation, I'm using it right now, is absolutely amazing. I just love it. I would love to get like the more shades of these of the two, not really the holiday palette, because the holiday palette is just full glitter, and how often am I gonna be using it and paying over $80 for it? Not really. So yeah, so that is basically it. I had to say which are the top things to get from the main line is definitely the primer and the 2 kilowatts Me Money Hustler Baby and Moscow Mule and Ginger Binge. I would highly recommend these 3. And then if the trio, I only like 2 out of 3, so you guys can do the math if you want to try like the concealer one. These 2 is, I mean, this whole set for the value, it's also really good. And I particularly love like truffle and rum. I think they're perfect highlighting and contouring shades for my skin tone. It's amazing the way it's been packaged. So the fact that it really hits the spot, that just goes to say how much thought has been put into designing this whole line, and I really like it. And come on, you can't get past the fact that it's magnetic. Like, yeah, and the packaging is just absolutely beautiful. So yeah, and from the holiday line, I do recommend getting the lip products. So that's just it for me. So if you guys want to see how I created this look, then stay tuned, and that will be coming up now.